Shalom everyone, I hope that you're doing fantastic. Thanks for joining for another combo reading. So if you are returning, welcome back. Those of you who are brand spanking new, my channel is very intense. We look at the good, the bad, the ugly. We don't hold back. We look at all kinds of stuff, and sometimes we get a lot of criminal act type of energy comes across my table, and so we just deal with it. We look at moral laws that even you should never literally cross the line in, like bad stuff, and we deal with it because those kind of nasties are in the earth, okay? And so Jehovah Elohim, maker of heaven and earth, and I'm not churchy and I'm not religious, but I am spiritual, and I tell why I use Jehovah's name and why I use the scripture in my readings, because it's actually found within the tarot, and I prove it, and there's a video down below if you'd like to view it. So if not, and this is where you can click off if you're not interested. Otherwise, welcome. But anyway, we look at all of it here, and we just let Jehovah Elohim just speak very expressively. We don't put him in a box because he could never be put in a box. He's very profound. He don't lie. He wants to get up and protect you and I and lead us into paths of uprightness for his name's sake, so he can bless you and I. All right, and so some people don't want that, and so that's their losses as far as I'm concerned. He is an Elohim of war, people. He really is, for uprightness' sake, to finish the nasties for whatever they've done within a situation. So anyway, he is judging right now. The judgment card has really been coming out on these readings. But anyway, this is kind of who I am in a nutshell. I feel the energy, and sometimes it's really forceful. Okay, it's not because I'm trying to be. It's because I'm feeling the energy that way, and Jehovah's expressing through me how he feels about something. Okay, because he's holy. He really is, and he deserves to be revered and to not take advantage of people in the earth. And that's his laws. You know, just to keep my commandments. There's only 10 of them, and they're pretty easy. Just don't violate somebody. If you do, then it causes war and destruction. So. And he gives you and I free will. That's why some people can choose whatever they want, and then the good people have to get up and fight a spiritual fight and get it done through Jehovah. Jehovah is the one that's leading, and he teaches our hands to war. So anyway, that's kind of who I am in a nutshell if you do stay. Otherwise, then I guess this is where you click off if you didn't already. Let's get started. We're going to look at water and earth energy. So you can have that real heavy in your chart, and you're just trying to get grounded because of some type of emotional thing. However you need to look at these energies. Jehovah, I just thank you for Yeshua's salvation. You are everything. You are our prophecy, and we overcome by you and you alone. What do you want to bring out here for water and earth? I'm going to take the first two cards that I see of those elements. So there's earth. There's the Hierophant. The Hierophant is all kinds of stuff. It's society. It's morals and your ethics. It's spiritual mentors, teachers, people of like-mindedness. Some people are dealing with sacrificial issues, if that's in the negative. As the rights to sacrifice, as we're dealing with the cultic things, which would be the opposite side of this energy here, which would be water. And so for some people, we are dealing with the occult for some people. But we've got the Hierophant. Marriages and hospitals can be found here as well. And so water energy, give me the first water. The Three of Cups. And I did see the Three of Cups in one of the other readings. This is soulmates. This is third parties. This is celebrations. You know, obviously people just came out of the holidays and things like that, and seeing their soulmates. And then we've got a lot of stuff going on with hospitals right now in the earth, and death issues and all kinds of stuff with this going on, in marriages. And you know, obviously the keys of knowledge are here with the Hierophant showing up in the picture, or because you share keys with people. But if there's third party, somebody else also might have your keys to something, whatever that is. So show me the past position, please. There's the Death card again. I've seen it a couple different times the same way of how I'm sitting here talking, and I looked at the bottom of the deck and there was a Death card. I also looked at the bottom of the deck and seen the Empress there in one of my readings, and here she is again. And she actually was over today's date, the 14th of January, the day that I am recording this. I don't know when it is you're catching this, but something prevalent for you could have also happened for you on this date. But the Emperor was also at the top of the mind, and he is in the energy of the 15th. So there is war energy coming out here. There really is. There's something huge going on. Show me past position, please, for water and Earth. Got family issues going on with these soulmates or work. This goes back to bank systems and stuff like that. So we have the Chariot coming out here, and I've seen the Chariot in one of the other readings as well. You can't really see these pictures, and I apologize in this deck. And then the Page of Pentacles is out here, and so just recently or just in the past position, however recent that was for you, it's just in the past position, given 5 seconds ago, somebody delivered some type of a message that's either caused some people to have to really get their mind in balance, or something's taking place with the car. This is the law here with the Chariot. This is the cutting implement. This is the slicing type of an energy here. This is also a card that represents your food, your crop, and something that has affected a large scope of an area is also here. So there's some type of a message here, in a solid message. It could have been about a child. It could have been about a teenager. It could just be something about work as well. And something about travel is here. Your mother and your husband energy is here, and there's protection showing up here. We have something being pointed out. This would be the letter Hay. So we have the H and the Z here. And I think that the word haze in the Hebrew represents being able to perceive something way beyond this realm and pierce through the darkness. And that's the way we need to have, that's what we need to have in, sorry, I've done so many videos. That's the kind of energy that we need to have going on the inside of us by way of truth. This goes back to truth energy here. And, but we definitely have a lot of people here showing up, which has been showing up in these readings. We had a lot of war going on. Obviously, we have the law out here. We do have third parties and gossipy things and messages about some stuff here. I was going to say something, and I just totally, it left me, so I guess I wasn't supposed to say it, whatever's happening. In the now is the Two of Pentacles, which was in the fixed sign readings for the next 3 days of this time frame that we were looking at the Cardinal Fixed-Mutable for January the 14th, 15th, and 16th. Somebody was sitting there trying to get their balance, and we got balancing energies here. Somebody could have possibly, given a message about their car being literally balanced. And they're dealing with secret exchanging and trying to get a balance on the car. If they're trying to figure out some type of a message to exchange about traveling, the energy is here. There's third parties though going on here. So whatever that is for you, there's money around some things, because it's physically pentacles within the infinity, which is secrets. Now we also have the law doing that as well, and FBI is around some situations that are going on, and we know that right now anyway in the government. All right, and thank you for your service, all of you who are in the upright. Show me in the top of the mind is the Magician card. It just came out in one of my other readings, or I've seen it somewhere. Anyway, the Magician card it's known about some type of either manipulation or a physician or somebody who gets up and leads a clan. We got lots of people here in this reading. This is a professional of some kind that got everything that they need to get something done, and there's communication going on in a very skillful way within something here that's being manifested, okay, in a very big, powerful way. We've got so the letter Hay is the pictograph of the guy go, whoa, I got a revelation to something, okay? We also had the Prime Minister come out in one of those reading, and this Hierophant would be spiritual mentors and teachers and things like that. And somebody is dealing with something to do with a child that was born out of wedlock, okay? And somebody, a spiritual leader, is having to deal with something within a family, if that's what all that was, just to come out like that. Maybe, I don't know anything about the Prime Minister, but he came out, and I know you all hope it don't lie. And so there's some type of situation going on around that energy for somebody. And so we do have, somebody is going to be birthing a baby, and I know that babies are born every day, and people live and die. But that energy, my God, has really been coming out. Children and the Empress and birthing things and stuff like that, and war around that. And there's some stuff going on here. So there's the Six of Pentacles, and then there's the Seven of Cups that just fell on the floor. That is some type of a decision, which is in the now. That somebody's trying to get their balance. What do? I need to make a decision here. to communicate something and to be very skillful in the way I do it. Okay? Well, somebody does need to be very skillful in the way that they do it, because there's a lot of people involved in some stuff. And there is war going on, and Jehovah says, I'm going to burn a witch. And he is going to. And I stated in one of the other readings, I stated that he was going to burn a witch. The next video, he brought it out in the cards. And I told that when that came out, a prior video that I did earlier today, and there was literally fire. Something was on fire. So however that means, Jehovah says that I go and I burn up all my enemies, and then the fire just was quenched. And the word was quench as well. It's happening, people, because spiritual mentors and teachers and things like that. We had a fake preacher come out today in one of my readings, okay? And they've quenched the Holy Spirit because it didn't want to walk in love. We had in one of my readings, love is the answer. But some people, they've been, over and over been brought and have been told, look, love is the answer, and they didn't want to because they were involved in some crap. And now the trumpet's being blown in a very big way because their fire went out, and then Jehovah's going to just, opposite of that, he's going to burn them up for quenching his spirit. People, it's huge. That's huge. There was a consequence to some type of a choice that was made within a third-party situation. There was a foolishness there that was in the full. There's signatures. Some people signed their soul away. They just didn't care, okay? It's huge, people. It grieves my heart. But there is some type of a situation going on in the now about a decision. A decision is here. There's confusion. Somebody has not been able to be appeased at anything in this position. And one of the other combination readings, the King of Pentacles, which we're looking at earth energy here, is just putting his horns down in the ground and stubborn and all that kind of stuff. Well, Jehovah's going to take the bully out, and he's going to really give him a tower moment, because the tower came out, and he's just going to just shove them down the ground themselves. They're going to go down to the lower parts of the earth for what they've done, because they are of no worth. We have somebody getting the scales over their head with the Six of Pentacles. This is somebody, wanting to be generous, but there's some type of there's a consequence around the choice of how it's done because of the other people that are involved in some things, because of the warish-like energy that's around something that's gone on in a very big way. Let's let the divine speak. So the Six of Wands is here, and that is a victory. And you're always going to get the victory, people. The battle belongs to him. It belongs to him. He don't lose, people. He just don't lose. Whatever needs to be done, there is a lot of creativity here. There is going to be some people, after this is over with, the Seven of Cups, and I've seen this in my spirit before, they're going to say, we can do this, and we can do that, and we can do this, and we can do that, and we can dream, and you can dream big, because you're going to have all this generosity given back to you, because the scales are going over somebody else's head, because somebody is going to go to prison. They are going to go to prison for what they did, okay? And something was huge in what somebody did, and they did it very skillfully, and they were manipulative. So unconditional love is here. This energy also go back to unconditional love. And love is the highest vibration of them all. And those people who wanted to stand in that, beautiful, you're going to get it. The earth is Jehovah's in the fullness thereof. They and they that dwell therein. And you and I don't walk in this earth the way that Jehovah set it up, you're screwed. You quench him. And it's nasty behavior. So we have a lump, and we're doing with cheese, or somebody likes cheese or something like that, but there's a lump that has been set back, or you're doing with somebody possibly who has a humpback or something like that, or there's something about a heel. Obviously, if somebody was buried, then I guess they was in the death card. Whatever that, or maybe you live on a hill, I don't know. There is a treasure here, or you're dealing with a treasurer, or you work for the treasury, I don't know. But there has been something stored away. It's coming out twice here in your reading. There's a nymph that has been involved, and if some people don't know what a nymph is, they're a nympho. They are connected to the giants, and they woo people, and there's third parties here. They woo people in by cords of deceit, and they get them trapped for their destruction so that they don't have no more fire about them. It's a sad thing. It really is. And the people give into their passions and stuff like that. They got caught up in something that's really huge. It's affected a lot of people. A large scope of people have been involved in some stuff because of the stupid nympho. They're sirens is what they're called, okay? But they do go back to giants and stuff like that. And we are in the flood, okay? The death card represents the mem, the flood, remember? And they're connected to that stuff because they sit by the sea, and the mem is the sea and rain and all that kind of stuff, and they cause a mystery to go on. And so we got sirens going off, and they're loud women to get you trapped in something, and then they want to control you that way. Okay, I'm not saying these people are just loud all the time, and you're gonna do this and that kind of stuff. It causes good people to get up and get right in their face. I don't think so. Take the giant freaking down, man, because they don't have no light on the inside of them. They don't. There's an anointment here for healing. There's healing oils, and there's a prophet energy here as well. Well, we got it right here. Jehovah shall bless you today 1,000-fold. That's positive because everything stolen is going to be returned. We did have large sums of money in one of those other readings. This is positive energy coming out for y'all. Regardless what this other stuff has been for some of you all. Not everybody's dealing with nymphs, but they are in the land. They really are. And somebody is trying to figure out how to make a decision, though, how to speak, and it's known at the top of the mind that somebody does need to heal something and to speak about the manipulation that was done, and the person that gets up in front of people, and or I guess it is the prime minister for some, I guess. I'm not sure. Something spiritual, though, is here, and somebody is going to get the scales over their head. So there's a stone energy here coming out, and this is an execution that came out. Somebody is worthy of some type of an execution, or they executed somebody. Okay, we got the scales over somebody's head, people. Somebody's lost their mind. They're crazy. There's a nymph. There's a giant here. Okay, we're dealing with the occult for most of this energy, because that's part of my job, is to take that crap out of the earth. It's gross. Kill them babies. So we have the sun, and it came out just a minute ago, and we've seen it on a couple of the other combos. I'm getting tired because I've done several videos. We also have secret love. Somebody is secretly in love with somebody. We have unconditional love here. It's also here. So it's why somebody's like, I need to talk to somebody. I need to make this conversation happen, or something like that. There's been dividing of the flesh, and the spear is here. Now, this dividing of the flesh and the spear, I'm thinking of the dart, which is also the fish energy. We have a prophet that just came out, and that also can be related back to the fish as well, and that is the emperor and the empress energy that comes together, makes that slice, but it makes there's anxiety somewhere for someone, but there's governmental things with the sun here with the cough, and it represents a forcible overthrow. Regardless, something's right up in somebody's face. Regardless, nobody can stop you from talking to somebody. I don't care who the crap they think they are, especially if it's your freaking family member and they did something and they tried to, stop you from that stupidness. They know that their time is up. They're going to burn. The sun here, it's a big ball of fire, and it's coming, and it's fixing to literally wipe these wicked spirits out, okay? It's going to cleanse the land, and we're going to go through the fire, but we're not going to get burned, people, because Jehovah don't lie. He don't lie. So do what you know that you need to do, and let's do it. Let's get it over with, okay? Let's get these people out. Let them fry, because they are going to fry, because they're not worthy to stay. They're nasty, demonic entities, and they're of no worth. Let them now decay, okay? Let them. The word K is burn, right? So let them burn. Make your decision. Come and speak. Let the war begin, because we are at a time of being able to wrap something up in a very big positive way. All our tears, people, are going to be wiped away now. All these nasties are going away now. We're going to have an earth that's going to rest, because Jehovah says so. This is his earth. They that dwell therein. And these people don't get to dwell in it anymore. They're burning now. Shalom.